Okay, so here we are. Going live. Hold on one second, guys. I know we're live on YouTube. Give me 1 second. You know, you got to deal with me because I'm always late. And so we got to set up our TikTok and our friends. So we have a good topic today. How you guys doing?
It's been a while.
It's been a very long while. So I know we're live on Facebook right now. We're live on YouTube, and now we're live on TikTok. So we're gonna start it out by what we about to say today is our drink choice. What is our drink choice? I made a little fruity drink.
Little drinky drink.
And that that is brought to you by no other than some Russian vodka called Beluga.
Beluga.
Yeah. So, Beluga, it is a smooth vodka, and I really like it. I am going to put it on the link below. This is where you can get your bottle of Beluga. And it comes with this neat little toy where you can crack it open yourself. It is dope. I loved it. Did you not?
I love it. Makes you feel all fancy.
It didn't make me feel fancy. I was cracking that thing. Did you record it? Absolutely not. Anyway, so
no,
he never does. Oh my goodness, my that one braid. All right, so let's get to it. So today we have a topic of conversation. It is a long post and it's on my phone. Luckily, I read it several times and I remember what it is. So anywho, question was that came.
Oh, and once again, before we even start, we have to do a little disclaimer.
That's right.
Because we're not professionals. The last time that we had talked, like I said, this podcast is basically called Simply Imperfect because we're not perfect. We just go off of what we know. Now, currently, 19 years married, 21 together, basically, and just life experiences. So we're not saying everything that we say is like true and down, like that's the way that it should be, but we're just basically giving our opinions on topics. So now you can talk.
Wow, I wanted to sleep. Wow. Anyway, so here is the topic. So lady asked, so she put it in a group chat in Facebook. So once you put it on Facebook, it is for the public, and I'm just gonna bring it up. Anyway, she just had a baby, and she just had a baby a year ago, and now she's about to have another baby in July. And her husband wanted to go to a bachelor's party in Vegas in July, right after she's due to have the baby. But she doesn't like that. She wants him to stay home because this is her second baby. She feels like he needs to be at home with the baby and her. And like for the past year or so, he's been running out and doing whoever, I don't want to say whoever, but doing whatever. And he set up for her to have a babysitter. His mom and his sister is coming over. She don't want that. She says she doesn't really like her mother-in-law. She doesn't want her there. So I want Rob to jump on that and tell us like his side of the
Why would you start me off first?
because it's a woman that posted. Now, if a man would send an email or post stuff, then I would. You can read them, and it's the women. And men never ask anything. They think they know everything. It's like I'm playing. Okay, so go ahead, Brock. What do you feel about that? And we have two topics today, so we hit you with a double whammy.
Yeah. So basically, from what my wife has informed me about, so let me get all the details correct. So basically, this lady, she's gonna be having a baby, or she had the baby.
In July, she has the baby.
She has the baby in July. And he still wants to go out with his friends to Vegas.
To the bachelor's party.
Mm-hmm. After she has the baby.
Like a week after she's due after her C-section.
Personally, my opinion, and I talked to my wife about this. I feel as though, yeah, it is.
That's strong alcohol.
But okay, so I feel like the guy, whoever he is being real insensitive. See, you thought that I was going to agree with the man, didn't you? Like, yeah, we got to go out, we boys, blah blah blah. Nah, but I mean, I get his part too, because I am a man, and as a man, you want to have your friends and go out with your boys and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But from a family perspective, your family definitely comes first.
I left out that he prepaid for this trip.
Yeah, see, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's wrong. That he did that. I mean, I feel so he already paid for the trip prior to.
Well, see, I mean, there's a lot of holes in that story. So this is my take on it. I would have said go because he already paid for it, right? And I feel like, well, he had to have paid for it during your pregnancy. I mean, she had to have known something. Maybe not. I don't know. I just feel like he already set up a babysitter. They got 2 kids already. This is their second baby. And he's going to be there for the birth of the baby, then go on to your little Vegas trip and then come back. That's just me. I could be wrong, but she did say, and see, this is why she did say that the disclaimer, I mean, she did go through like severe postpartum with the first child. I don't know. I feel like it's a double whammy.
Well, put it into perspective, like, okay, so when we were about to have, was it Nautica? It was Nautica.
When?
No, we were about to have Samaj.
Well, tell me what's the
when I was about to go to the Navy.
That was Trice.
Okay, Trice. Well, see, okay, so long story short, when we have 3 kids, and I was gonna go to the Navy. I passed everything, was on my way to boot camp and this and that. But me personally, I was like, wait, I can't do that. I can't leave my wife with 2 kids. Well, 3, about to be 3 kids, leave her by herself. So if you want to put that into perspective.
That was a totally different thing. That was you across seas for months, leaving me with 3 kids. We're talking about maybe like a week in Vegas to hang out with your boys.
Do you think,
and the trip is already prepaid?
Do you guys feel like?
Oh, excuse me.
That's some strong. She would have. I think it would have still been basically saying a week or not, like a week by yourself with a new baby without no help.
But he did assign help. He assigned his mom and his sister to come help for the week that he was going to be out.
And it's the wife that has the issue with it.
Right. The wife said, no, I don't like my mother-in-law. And so I don't want her here. And so I get that. But like the help is here. But I don't know.
So basically you're agreeing with the husband.
I think it would have been, I don't think to me it would have been a conversation. I think this was prepaid and during her pregnancy and she knew something about it and causing a big fuss because now you're about to have a baby, when she should have state her opinions or her facts when he paid for the trip. Now, if he went behind her and paid for the trip, I don't know. But I feel like that she knew something. She had to have known that he was going on vacation. And I'm pretty sure she know that one of his friends were going to get married. Furthermore, I just feel like let the boy go. I mean, if he already prepaid for it, I'm not gonna lose no money on no Vegas because I don't want your mother-in-law here. I would just whatever, like, take care of the oldest one and can you cook dinner and stuff? I don't know.
Why do I feel like you wouldn't have that same energy if it actually happened to you? Like, say for instance, if one of our boys was like, "Hey, let's take a vacation here and we're gonna be gone for a week," but it don't matter if your wife is left at home with 3 kids. Why do I feel like it'll be a whole nother energy? Like you wouldn't be all for it.
Did I not go to Vegas without you for a week and left the 3 kids?
Yeah, you did.
I feel like I just feel like in her area, I don't know. I feel like she knew. Like you didn't just I can see if you went behind my back, paid for a trip, and was like, I'm going to Vegas. I already paid for it and I didn't tell you about it. Then I got a problem. But I don't know I don't know if that was the context of that what happened. But if you're gonna go after a week after I have my baby, I'm like, you know what, it was already paid for. That's like a work trip. Like if you have to take a business trip, I can't tell you to quit your job because I just had my baby a week ahead, a week before.
I don't think you use that as like a work trip.
I just feel like if it was already paid for, then I don't know. I wouldn't have an issue. I had an issue about the Navy, absolutely, because you was gonna leave me at home for like the rest of my life with 3 kids.
The rest of your life.
Yes, the rest of my life. Like when people don't ever come off. And then like you come back and then you have babies and then you're overseas thinking like, oh my God, is that really my baby? Because I was gone for a year, well, 24 months, so 2 years, and then
no, I wouldn't think that.
You don't know. That's a lonely world. I hate to say that, but I mean, thank you to all who serve, but that's lonely. Anyway, so let's go to the next topic because I really wanted to get to this. This one is the juice. So on this thing,
I didn't know about this.
Yes, you did, because I told you a little bit about it this morning when we were going to get some coffee. So this really tipped me off this morning, and you know what, before we get into this next topic, if you have anything, like if you have a topic, like email us down below at robandkeyran@gmail.com, robandkeyran@gmail.com, and send us y'all questions, whatever, like what we think about it. I mean, like I said, we locked in 19 years so far married, but we're not doctors. We're just here to just share our insight, because I know I can get a little crazy, and Rob is sometimes the same one. But
sometimes the same one? I'm always the same one.
I highly doubt that. When you're driving, are you the same one?
I'm very sane.
Lies. Even though you drive for a living, but when you're in your own personal car, you are not sane. So anyway.
Oh yeah. Side note. So since the last time we have been on, what you roll your eyes for?
What is the side note? I'm a little scared.
You just brought up the topic. The last time that we had talked, I did change careers. Yeah, so now I actually became a truck driver.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
He's gone out the house all week, and then he comes home on a weekend only and leave on Sunday. So guess who's still with the kids? The 3 kids all week, and I work too. So it's been fun, but I am happy for him. He's doing really good out there on that trucking world. Yes. Luckily, I have older kids. Anyway, so let me get to this. So and
on TikTok, man, y'all hit the likes. And, even if you don't like it, just hit the likes.
Well, we live on Facebook too down here.
Well, yeah, Facebook, y'all like it too, so we can keep.
We live on YouTube. You guys can go back, and this will be on Apple Podcasts tomorrow. So,
we're trying to get something started up. I mean, not saying that it's gonna be like permanent. And,
this man cut me off one more time. I'm gonna play him. So I want to get to the story. So either way, so I think this is going to be a long conversation. And guys, like that's live. Come on, throw out your questions, ask me, say something, give us your input because I want to interact. On the last live we had, people were throwing stuff out there. We was talking about infidelity. This one is a little bit more
reserved.
No, personal, I would say. So here's the take. So I was online on this forum and I'm reading and they were talking about, it was a picture and it was about a big body woman and a skinny man. So kind of like here and there, right? So like I'm the bigum and he is the smaller one. When we go to restaurants, some people think that I'm eating his plate because I am bigger than him. Anyway, so at this picture, it was basically like, the man was like, I like big girls. I'm just gonna sum it up like in a PG way. Like he was entranced with big girls. And so the comments was going like big girls rock, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And it was this guy. This Ken that was on this chat site. And I had a lot to say. And he was talking about that, I would tell her to take off her drawers and get on the treadmill, right? And so then people start commenting, and then he was just like, I like my girls super thin, real thin. Big girls is not beautiful. So people had things to say. And then he was just saying like how big girls were disgusting. They need to go on a diet, and it was terrible. And I was just like, well, one, everybody need love too. So, not everybody is size 0.
Right.
And I'm definitely, and then he was like, any woman that's 16. First of all, to me, 16, size 16, you small. But he was like, anybody that's 16 or wear extra or XXL. Look, so you think, yo, that shit is spicy.
No, that's Chris.
Oh, that's what Chris said. Like, what? He like big girls.
Nah, that's an inside joke.
Okay, whatever. So I think he like big girls. So
Chris do like them big.
My thing is that so my thing is that when he said XXL, I'm like, that's small. 16 it's like a normal woman's body, and I was going in. So I'm gonna let Rob take over on this on his thoughts because what?
So whoever that dude, man, he like,
I know his name. I will put him out there too.
Wow. So me personally, I don't like nothing skinny. My baby. If I feel like if you ain't over 200, I don't want it. So it's like I mean, everybody got their own, opinion or whatever, or because they say beauty is an eye of the beholder, blah blah blah. But it doesn't, like, you could get a girl that's a size 5 or 6 or whatever like that. But if their mind isn't right, if their personality, like that, size doesn't matter, Was that the?
To move the robot.
Yeah. What you call that thing again?
The
Rumba. Okay, back to what I was saying. Everybody has their own personal preference. Me personally, I love my baby. I love her size and all. I personally don't like smaller size women because I feel like, okay, I'm about, I don't know how much I weigh now. I think I'm probably like 260. 290. See, I was about to say something, but I ain't even gonna do that because it's but anyway, I'm about like 216, 220, something like that. I couldn't deal, like, if Keisha was smaller, I can't do that. I need something I could hold, and she looked like I grab her stomach and rub her stomach, and like I feel like I got to, man. Like I need something. I can't be trying to hug or hold anything that's smaller than me. So but to top it off, that dude is like being real disrespectful.
I think he is disrespectful. I mean, there's several body types, and then there's several people that may try to conform to what the world. So like
society, social media like messes up a lot. I mean, it messes up a lot, but it helps a lot too. I mean,
what do it help with body shaming?
No, not necessarily body shaming. I'm just talking about like as social media as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Promotion, doing this, but some people take social media and they feel as though, oh, you got these size 0 models and this is the thing to be, blah 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 blah. No, it's not. It's not. Every body figure, every woman, every man isn't the same. Like when me and Keisha got together, she'll tell you I was small. What was I like? 185?
You're terrible.
I was like 185.
Y'all, I said next time I will bring a picture. He was like about 15. He had a baby bird check. You can see his heartbeat on his chest.
I was never 115 in high school, man. Look, y'all. Look. The smallest that I've ever been.
He was skinny.
Was 145.
Nah,
145.
Y'all, he was like probably about 15. You can see his chest. You can see his heartbeat.
I was still 145.
In his chest. Like
my heartbeat.
This is how I used to grab him. I'm like,
man, you got it. Oh man, there go that laugh.
It was scary.
Wow.
I'm gonna record my dad and ask him how much did he think you weighed?
So, anyways, Keisha, I mean, she still loved me regardless, but she preferred me to be on the bigger side. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, she loves the weight that I'm at now. You know, I did gain a little bit of weight since I've been trucking, but I'm not gonna be like the stereotypical type of trucker where you like 300 pounds and like that.
You are too.
But I did have a goal as far as like I did want to bulk up, gain a little weight to start building muscle. So I feel that I'm at that point now, you know what I'm saying, where I did gain a little extra weight. Now I can start toning up, putting on some more muscle.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyway,
so wait, I haven't even got to my part of it because I thought that dude was a dick anyway. But so anywho, so I feel like he is what's wrong in the world. And what I mean by that is that there are people that are really struggling with their weight, with how they look. There's insecurities, and there's somebody like him.
People going through over depression.
Right. And I feel like he is what's wrong in the world because, I mean, it doesn't matter what size you are. You don't have to body shame. If that's not your preference, then whatever. You don't have to be on there and say, like, oh, well, run on the treadmill because some women, like my case is, as an example, is that I can diet as much as I want. It doesn't matter. I can go on several diets, which I've tried several diets because I have several kids. And every diet does not work for everyone. And I've tried all of them. I've exercised. The best thing for me to lose weight is to control my eating portions or to maintain weight because I've been maintaining weight. But I like my body. I like my little curves. I love my little. You nasty. I like my little belly. I know sometimes in pictures I'll be like, oh my gosh.
Don't matter to me.
It's sometimes, but I try everything. I am regularly on my feet. and then there are some women that I work with that, goes on several diets and exercise and all this stuff. And it's a lot of men don't understand that women, some of their weight, it comes from hormones, stress and hormones. And it is not as easy. And then we have on top of that, we have a menstrual that throws our hormones all out of whack. And then you got some jerk that's like, yeah, lose the weight. But dude, like, our body go through changes
and
so much.
Dudes that don't even be like, come on, bro. Like, you probably don't even look the part. Like, too many people be setting their standards so high. Like, how you gonna set your standards high and you looking like?
And I get it if that's not your preference,
right? That's what I
said.
But
you don't have to go on there and say, like, you don't have to go on there and do anything. You don't have to go on there and say anything about anybody. There is somebody that's on there that's reading the same thing that I'm reading. Luckily, I have somebody like you that is, that loves me for who I am. But there are some women that's reading that's already been told at the bar that you ain't good enough, you ain't small enough, and then been told all their life, like, you need to lose weight, you need to do this. And then, feeling unloved and unliked, and they're not comfortable in their own skin, and then they go to a mass depression. And then we're talking about, people that's ready to take their life because they feel like they would never gain that. And that's the sad part, is they will never find that partner who would love them for who they are. And I don't know who in society made skinny people. Nothing against skinny people. You skinny, like right. Stick people. But I don't know who said it. That was the definition of what a woman should look like. And it's crazy to me because I'm still trying to figure out who made that stigma. Because babies come out chunky. I'm just saying, like, you got chunky babies coming out the wall. So what did it become that standards is skinny? And skinny made beautiful. And like, I don't know. I feel like somebody that skinny, you could just.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you was that small, man, like, I wouldn't be able to. I'd be able to toss you around, and I don't like that.
And that's your preference, but you don't get online and talk about skinny people. Talk about they ugly.
That's true.
Like, and that really burnt that grinded my gears this morning when I read.
What really grinds my gears?
Because I thought that was such a jerk move, and I was just like, he was a jerk, and then he looked like
it's always those ones, man.
Where he looked like Jack Nicholson. Pinch.
Not Jack Nicholson.
What's his name?
Jack Black.
Oh yeah.
She said Jack Nicholson. You talking about Ghost Rider, dude? Like,
yeah, that's Nicolas Cage.
Wait, Jack. Oh, Jack Nicholson is. Wait, y'all help me out. I think he the one. Did Joker, the original, like one of the original. Jokers.
I know who Jack Nicholson is. I thought it was the peaches.
Man, why is it
not
so
Libre?
No, that's Jack Black. Yeah, the next time we are
not that Jack. Don't say I'm Jack Black. You are. He is in his own little, his.
We're gonna take that next. If somebody want to join, we're gonna see what they gotta say. Because I know the last time we did had an experience with that one lady. So
no, we texting though.
I
don't invite them to my live. It was.
No, I'm talking about on here, like on
I know what you're saying,
so
but
they wanted to join, so they probably like wanted some insight instead of texting. They just wanted to talk. So next time we're gonna.
Okay, that's you.
Hey, TikTok, like I said, we're going on 2 different ones, so we're trying to pay attention here and then pay attention there. But if anybody want to join in, like a video call, come on. We want the insights or whatever y'all got to say.
You're supposed to be Googling who is Jack Nicholson. Because
I bet you it's that, like, I don't know why I can't think of it.
Anyway, so, I mean, that was my spiel on body shaming. I'm going to tell everybody, you are beautiful the way you are.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. No, that's the Shining dude.
Yeah, but he was the Joker, too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm trying to tell her, man.
Okay. Well, if you would have said the man from The Shining.
Well, he played in a lot of movies. He just didn't play in The Shining. Like, he's still.
But that's more memorable for me.
No, it's not.
See, I'm a Marvel girl. I'm not a DC girl. So, yeah. Anywho, But you are beautiful. Don't be letting these little people out here tell you that you're not and that you're skinny or that you're too fat. I wish somebody would. Anyway, these fat bones can break your neck. Like I just said. Like, come at me, dude.
But
Come on, dude.
Fat bones.
These fat bones will break your neck. Come at me, guy.
Nobody has big bones.
Come at me, guy.
Nobody has big bones.
Just come at me. I will put his name out there. Y'all can add him and go and troll his page. But I'm not. I am protecting you, sir. Protecting you.
Protecting him from
getting slayed. I mean, I'm just saying.
True.
I'm just saying. Anyway, let me get off of that because that's a hot topic. And I had a daughter that's about to be 18 years old, and she is very self-conscious about her body. And you know how many times we got to tell her that she is beautiful, she looks good, she doesn't have to worry about like she's not fat, she's not big, and even if the world says you're fat, because I don't know what is the measurement of fat, babe, to you?
There really isn't a measurement of fat. Like fat, okay, fat can be defined as when it concerns your health. That's the way that I look at it. Like when your health is in jeopardy, then that's when it becomes a concern because for one, you're not respecting yourself enough to care about your own body. Mm-hmm. Like if you know that you could be 230, 240. And if you're not used to, hold on, y'all, let's see if we could.
That's that.
I know how to do it. Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? You got something to say about the topic that we're talking about? Okay, so the topic, basically what we're saying, there was this guy that basically body shamed bigger women. You know, he's saying that if you're not under, what did he say?
Well, what's your take on big women?
Yeah. So basically he's saying that if you're over 16, a size 16 or anything like that, he's body shaming.
No, he said you're over a size 4. So what's your take on big women?
There are people men though, but to be very honest, I feel as long as the person is okay with it,
right.
As long as she has confidence in herself, because most people who are fat actually don't like their body. So once she doesn't like her body, she needs to just work on herself. But if you're cool with your stature, you shouldn't even worry about anything.
Exactly. Yeah. There was just this random guy that we had. You know, we didn't come in encounter with him, but he was just basically like body shaming because he talking about like women that are skinny, are basically where it's supposed to be at, and I feel like social media, plays a big role in that. But
thank you so much for joining our live.
You just need to accept people the way they are. As long as the person accepts herself or himself the way he is, I'm all good as long as you're comfortable. You don't need to body shame people.
Right.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next time. Thank you. Next. Is there somebody else on there?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How do you do that? I don't know. There's somebody else. Oh, who's that? That's
what
they're saying. Thank you. You can hang up now. Listen, Robert wants to invite all these people. How do you do that? Do you take it off? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Facebook, make sure you go and like and subscribe, share, whatever. On the YouTube at The Rand Fam, and then TikTok at Lady K Rand. And then we have Instagram at Lady, which is LADEEKAAY. Follow us. We are there. Don't be following him. Okay, hang up, guys. Thank you. I don't know what that means. Why would you be adding all these people? So this is funny. Maybe I'm a little too drunk for this, but hello. Anyway, so Rob just adding people. He doesn't.
He said adding.
So yeah, that's why I said no. I know what I have. You're gonna end my whole life.
Yeah, we just did that right now until we can figure out how
Anyway,
to do that.
we just ended my whole TikTok live. I had several viewers, and that was messed up, Bob.
Hey, you should know how to end this.
But
like I said, we are simply imperfect.
I don't like it. He just ended my whole life because somebody get on there talking about right, but please, so we will, I guess we're gonna end this live because I like to stay under 40 or under. I don't want don't put it on for 2 minutes.
I'm not doing nothing.
Leave my phone alone.
Fix yourself.
Like I said, simply imperfect. And this will be uploaded on podcast tomorrow. And then our next week's conversation will be great. I wanted to talk about it today, but I have to go online. Like I said, if you have a topic that you want to talk about, email us at robinkeyran@gmail.com. All right. Well, we are about to close this out. And last words, Mr. Randall.
No last words. Just keep everything coming, man. Y'all.
And you are beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. No matter what.
Woman, you are beautiful.
Man, you are handsome. Men.
The women is the ones that's always reaching out and putting posts and stuff.
But so why you wanna like exclude the men?
Women, if you want to, men, if you want
kings, you are
honored.
Kings. You are true kings. It is about us too. It's not just about the women. Whatever.
Anyway, so make sure you guys email us and follow us on our TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and we'll be back at you.
Exactly. Yeah, we're trying to build this up, so y'all show some support. Like I said, we new to this.
I got a hot topic next week.
So
Robert doesn't check his emails, so he doesn't.
I don't.
But I get a hot topic next week, so I think it's going to kind of ruffle some feathers. So when I say bring next week's topic, bring you a fan because it's going to be pretty
spicy.
Be prepared. Bring your drink and bring your fans because you're all right. Thank you guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Till next week. Bye.
Adios.